We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in, Eddie Rosario certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Too low, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. On the way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam
Hot shot to
Eaton.
third and handled for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Line towards center field, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Swing and a liner back through the box. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Taylor moves over, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Michael Taylor. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Phillips for one. On to Moreland as they get them both. Standing in, Brandon Phillips. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brandon Phillips.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Phillips around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding forward now, Andrew Heaney. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. To his left, Seager. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts over to his right. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. A base hit in his first trip. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Phillips ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adam Eaton.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sano.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Taylor. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor giving chase. And that's the third out. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eugenio Suarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 6.
Stepping in, Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here it comes on 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yunel Escobar.
This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Suarez is there, and it's a very quick. So coming to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First time up, he went down looking. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Sano is there, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mookie Betts.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Sliced hard on the ground. There to play it is Phillips. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Andrew Heaney. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Albert Pujols will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Seager takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Eddie
ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40.
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Seager.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz has a beat on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So striding in, Michael Taylor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Miguel Sano.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded to the right. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Wieters. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Jose Alvarez. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 0-1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Leon. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Max Scherzer. Kendrys Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bud Norris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Liner toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 8th.
Number 62.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Bud Norris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Manuel Alfonso will come on to pitch. Hit here in a big action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Eric Young Jr. will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Eric Young Jr.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's ball 2 now. For Young, his first stolen base on the year. To short. Seager comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Taylor will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. I'm set with the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fly ball out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Sammy Solis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's Corey Seager. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Addison Russell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hooking up is Rosario, and this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Settling in now, Michael Taylor. He went deep back in the 5th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Taylor has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Taylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ryan Madsen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish.
44, Ryan Madsen.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Number 13, Jorge Polanco.
1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 1-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Pierce is there. No problem here. One away. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. On the ground up the middle, Tulowitzki scoops it up onto first and has to roll them now. 2 away. Now at the plate, Andrew Van. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Royce Hoskins. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that. Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Josh Donaldson.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Josh Donaldson comes on with one away.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line drive to left. Van is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Kendrys Morales. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Stepping up now, Steve Pearce. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now in the box, JT Realmuto hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, number 13. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Moreland is on his way home. The relay. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Tulowitzki.
This is grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. 0-2, here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Running is Tulowitzki. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Now a throw to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pillar comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping into the box, Andrew Van. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again, Royce Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. It's in time. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. First time up, he went down looking.
Kendrys Morales.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
man is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Hanley
He's ready.
Ramirez.
Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pilar is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Greg Bird.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
here's Steve Pearce now.
Second baseman, Steve Pearce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, number 13. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 13.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Pearce has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder,
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Oscar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oscar Hernandez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Royce Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Royce Hoskins.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is digging in once again. Andrew Van. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Ready for another chance. Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kendrys Morales.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Liner toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Coming to the plate now. Greg Bird.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. to be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. To second for one, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. Line drive to center field. Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Xander
into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hard hit towards center. Pilar is there. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1-for-3. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Striding into the box, number 13. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Kevin Pilar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56, Joe Kelly.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Curveball that time, not even close. Has a look. Now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. At the plate, Royce Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. Nunez from shallow right. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jackie Bradley.
Aaron Luke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Roberto Ozuna answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here it comes. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Andrew Van. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their team.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at a cold 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Settling in now, Tim Anderson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Cruz. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here it comes, 2-0. Grounded to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Polanco. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Carlos Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Matt Davidson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Scorched to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Hit down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Here's Albert now, hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. First offering on its way. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
Batting 6.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, number 32. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Right fielder, number 30.
Liner towards second. Stopped on the slide by Escobar. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in, Craig Gentry. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Down the third baseline. Sano is up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Anderson.
Hit hard toward the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double. Digging in, Yunel Escobar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jorge Polanco.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Catcher.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario, trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Standing in, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Yoan.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
The first baseman.
Stepping up now, Jose Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Rosario. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Matt Davidson. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's in there, base hit. In to score the runner from third. So stepping in, Giovanni Soto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A play at the plate, the tag, and he's out at the plate. Stepping in, number 32. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Right fielder, number 24.
Too low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. To short. A quick out number one. Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, number 5. Albert Pujols.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gentry. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Slider stayed too low, ball two. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Hard liner to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Moving under it, Cruz, and that retires the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And on one pitch, he's retired. Now batting, Yunel Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Polanco.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Abreu will range over to make the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Rosario over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Center fielder.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry has it in his sights. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Craig Gentry started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
For the Halo, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Comes set, now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And a relay home. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Pujols is on his way home. The relay. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Thomas.
Your attention, please.
First offering on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Number 32 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's a high pop-up. Sano is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Striding into the box, Matt Davidson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Jim Johnson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High pop-up. Sano is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
3rd baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Smoke toward 3rd. Davidson moving to his right on to 1st, and there were 2 down. Here's Albert now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. So coming to the plate, number 32. Switch hitter batting left here.
Right fielder, number 32.
Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Craig Gentry, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there.